I can never accept it.
Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Come on, Papillion. You're not that stupid. Sorry,
you can share
Professor Sam.
with Mr. Takar.
Oh, hey, buddy. What's up, pals? Parev here, and welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. And today, we will be going with Sebastian to Feldcroft to visit his sister. But before that, we have some quests that I want to complete. Because I want to get money.
Hello, Adelaide. I received your owl.
Thank you for coming.
Ow.
You see, my uncle Roland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the goblin community. He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrock's loyalists.
And then he disappeared.
It's been ages since that owl and I'm worried. What with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumours that goblins may have been involved, well, I'm fearing the worst. Should I be worried about my uncle, or am I overthinking this?
I would be worried.
I think you're right to be concerned, Adelaide. Your uncle may be in trouble.
You're much more understanding than Professor Weasley. She heard I was going to look for him and forbade me from leaving the grounds.
I mean, she's kind of right.
She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't concentrate on anything until I know he's all right. Could you try to find out for me? From what I hear, you're almost as adventurous as Uncle Roland.
Don't worry. I got you, fellow Hufflepuff.
These colors don't run.
Us Hufflepuffs have to stick together. I'll see what I can do.
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record keeping, notes all his trades in a journal, makes maps. In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He'd planned to set up camp north of here. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any help you can provide.
Hello, I've come to party.
I may have more luck higher up in the keep.
Hello.
Expelliarmus.
Oh. Damn right.
Accio. Incendio. Prepare to surrender now.
Surrender this. Alright, any more?
Hello? Mr. Oakes?
Yes, I'm here. They've taken my wand. This cell has an enchanted lock. I have experience with these locks, but I need my wand if I have any chance of opening it.
Where the hell is
Look
it?
for a boiler door. I've heard them speak of it.
I need to find Mr. Oakes' wand. Where could it be? This must be Mr. Oakes' wand. Perhaps now he can set himself free.
Oh, there you go. I thought I was gonna blow the door open. Oh dang! You're looking spiffy.
Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the spiffing Brit.
You did it! I found my wand and... Wait, you're a student? Oh, we must get you to safety immediately. It's dangerous.
It's all right, Mr. Oakes. I've dealt with these goblins before.
Dear Merlin, you're either very lucky or very talented. Well, how did you find me?
I'm a friend of Adelaide's. She was worried about your business with Ranrock's loyalists.
Oh, she was right to be. I couldn't go through with the agreement, and when I told them, I ended up blindfolded and behind bars. Been locked in that infernal cell for so long, they'd forgot I was even there.
That's right.
I overheard things. If only I could reward you for what you've done. Blasted goblins stole every canut on me. All I can say is thank you, truly.
I'm grateful I was able to help you, Mr. Oakes. Adelaide thinks the world of you.
Oh, and I her. She's become quite savvy to my trading habits, always analyzing my detailed owls. Oh, if only I hadn't resorted to trading with such fiends. A lesson I shan't soon forget. Having my wand back is like being reunited with an old friend. I must return home and inform Adelaide of my safety. Will you be all right?
I'll be fine, Mr. Oakes. You get back to Adelaide. I assure you, her worries outweigh yours.
Oh, I'm anxious to see my dear niece. And then I plan to travel far from here for my next round of trading. Thank you. May life reward you justly for your deeds. Be well, my friend.
Thank you, Uncle Roland. Oh, damn.
Mr. Oakes was lucky. Ranrock's lot would never have freed him.
Corona, you got a mission for me.
Hello, Serona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lord Gog?
Oh yeah, I spoke with him.
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation. He sends you his best.
Glad to hear it. I shan't ask for details of your little chat, and I'll refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be, whatever your plans.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan
I wait
passed,
tables here to
but
get
the
money.
pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
I could try and stop by.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
I got you. No.
Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
Bardo Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Excuse me, did you say something about Bardo? Hello, Miss Sprottle. Actually, Serona Ryan asked it.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Serona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Serona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect hawklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life.
Love
a bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some hawklumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
Ooh. Say no more, Mrs. Sprottle.
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion.
Serona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Serona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting hawklumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawklumps and collect the box of letters there.
All right.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
I'm here if you are able to collect those hawklumps. I and the vendors I help would greatly appreciate it.
I'm up there. Yeah, it's a troll.
Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether.
You kidding me? Oh. Oh, oh. We're fighting.
Incendio. Accio. Expelliarmus.
Aburu vaca fry. Aburu vaca tonge this guy.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Hello.
Levioso. Descendo. Depulso. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Incendio.
Oh god.
Glacius. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Levioso. Descendo. Depulso. Confringo. Levioso. Descendo. Depulso.
Oh!
Confringo. Glacius. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Oh!
And it's coming every fly away.
Oh man! Oh!
Come to me and fly away. I buru vaca fry.
It's too early. Oh, gosh darn it. Oh my god.
Glacius. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Levioso. Descendo. Depulso. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Oh.
Glacius. Incendio.
God damn it. Almost break dancing. Oh! Oh!
Rest easy, my large friend.
Yep, good night and sweet dreams. Oh, he had a little toy! He had a Wilson! Ah. Oh, there's more letters.
This must be Sorona's box of letters.
Okay, we need one more letter. Oh, there it is.
I should take this box of letters to Sorona. Hello, Sorona.
Oh god, I'm sorry.
I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk clumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
Excuse me, my good sir, but if I may, ever so kindly request that you fuck off.
I feel bad for this person.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her. And for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
True.
You made it.
Yes, I did.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on. I'll take you to my uncle's.
Maybe ancient magic can, like...
This way.
Cure curses. Alright, lead the way, my friend.
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are.
Silent.
My sister should be just inside.
Alright. Lead the way. You want me to go inside first? Okay, fine. Aloha Mora. Oh no, you see. Always let the person who owns the house.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can.
What is the curse?
The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
It's not Sebastian's fault, you dick. Screw you,
I'm
Uncle
sorry you had
Solomon.
to see that.
Yeah.
If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Oh.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
Oh, what should I do now? Just...
That boy will fray my last nerve.
I think you have, I think you've spoken your last thing, Uncle Solomon.
Incendio.
Ah, if only.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
Why? Surely there's something.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister.
Exactly.
If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
Hope could be a good thing. I'm gonna fight for that.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
Sure thing, Uncle Solomon.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Don't worry, I can see ancient magic. I might be able to help.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark
I
arts.
kicked his ass.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother and me in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cosy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Aura, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I can try. Oh, Sebastian's mind.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for
I'm
a
gonna
cure
help
soon.
him.
I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by.
God damn.
I wish you well.
I ought
You
to see how
too.
Sebastian's faring. How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and
Makes
your
sense,
uncle
drama.
seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that.
Exactly.
Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated.
Let's go, Sebastian. I'll help you. So, I guess why Solomon, Uncle
All the
Solomon
debris
is
you'll
angry with this
see
guy.
is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something.
I'm pretty sure it's because the father tried to do something heroic and died in the process, taking the mother with them. And now he's like, oh, I'm remembering my brother through you, Sebastian, you stupid fuck. And then that's why the uncle is so angry. But he actually loves both of them. Alright. Alright, Uncle Solomon. I'll give you the benefit of the
Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
Maybe we should wait until night.
At Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around?
Let's go, brother.
Revelio.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
It's Morganac.
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
It's Morganac. You already know. That is where the wizards came from in that pensive. This was Morganac's home. And they destroyed it. Why?
This well looks familiar.
Revelio.
Come on, Papillion. You're not that stupid. You know what this place is.
Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
Gosh.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realise it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key.
Exactly.
You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers.
That is correct.
And this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago.
Exactly right.
If I didn't know you, I think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Might, you know, they might intersect.
Look at this.
Line up.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Huh. A stairwell.
Revelio.
Ooh, let's go. Let's go, Sebastian. Let's do this thing.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about.
Lumos.
Tells me they're after something bigger.
It is my second week in the camp. More arrive each day. The Muggle doctors have the power to help these souls. It seems as arbitrary not to help them as it would be to rid them of their torment.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this.
I traveled here to learn, but I long to help. My internal struggle is overwhelmed with this ability. Oh.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
Revelio.
Oh, crap.
Lumos.
I think we should blow this away. Stand back. I got this.
Depulso.
Oh, well. There you go.
Lumos.
Ooh, statue.
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, Nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it.
It kind of just kicks in when the plot needs
That's
it
true.
to be.
And I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come.
I am liking Sebastian.
I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Let's go. Let's do this. Woo! Oh, there it is. There you go.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look.
I don't see it. There you go. The plot thickens. The painting. The burned painting. This is not the
Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
Oh, wait.
A note. Let's have a look.
I remember what a triptych is. I think I learned it from Monuments Man. It's something to do with the it's like the church paintings. Yeah, it's like the whole folding thing. Yeah, triptych. Oh, I remembered now. Ooh, what is this? It's a magic symbol, some arcane hex runes.
Anything helpful in the note?
No, I'm sorry.
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there.
Exactly.
You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
Probably.
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so.
Oh, what?
I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything.
I trust you.
Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did.
It's alright. We're brothers.
I'll be in touch. Till then.
Stay safe. Toot, toot, toot. And then Ominous outside once more. It's like, you son of a...
A few moments later.
Oh, we do this at night? Oh, because it's astronomy class, Parev, you idiot! You want to look at the stars in the morning? I went to astronomy camp, by the way.
And your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Wasn't that the sister of Sebastian?
Ladies.
Professor Shah.
Astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck.
You see Jupiter or Mercury. Oh, it's cold.
Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know.
Sorry,
you can share
Professor Shah.
with Mr. Takar.
Oh, hey, buddy.
Oh, shit.
Here,
I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own.
Thank you, Taka. Oh. Ooh! Oh! Ooh! Ah, yes. Yes, very, very good. Oh wow. It's the Milky Way.
Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Ooh.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the Highlands, from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Everyone's like, oh, I'm so cold. Damn, Professor Shaw's built different.
Oh, hello. I'm Amit. We met in potions class. I'm happy to report that we've yet to have any explosions in this class.
Thank goodness.
Oh, hello, Amit. Nice to see you again.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
Hey, thank you. I can't take your telescope.
I can't do that, Amit. You might need it.
No, really, you can. And I won't. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
If you insist.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
Yo, Amit, I got it.
The perfect night for...
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
Well, let's go then.
And you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in?
Let's
go.
No
one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards.
Cowards!
Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
Sounds exciting. I'm in.
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing.
Is that right? Don't mind me, I'm just collecting toadstools.
It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
Worry.
The constellation should appear near the center of your view.
Oh, I should. Oh, okay. I get it. I get the gameplay. There it is. There you go.
I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Hey, thanks. You say so. I look forward to that.
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
But yeah, pals, I guess this is where we'll stop for tonight. But yeah, pals, you know the deal. If I made you smile, please like the video, made you laugh, consider subscribing, hitting the ding-dong notification bell to get updated whenever we do content like this. And if I really made you happy, consider sharing with friends, have something to enjoy together. Until then, I'll see you, pals, in the next one. Thank you for joining the stream. Bye-bye.